All right, guys. Hello, welcome back. Happy Friday. I'm your host, your captain, the Flying Moose, and we are going to be flying today a little bit different. The 747-800, first of all, or the 8, I guess. It's not technically the 800, it's just the 8. Freighter, but not only that, we're flying UPS. We're not flying Westwind today, and no, I didn't resign from Westwind. We're just going to change it up today a little bit. So it's a cargo FNO. We're going to be going into SDF, which is Louisville, the UPS Worldport Airport. And so I thought it was appropriate to go ahead and fly the big yellow and brown today. So that's what we're going to do. So they're loading up the cargo, as you can see right here. And we're going to get started. We're in Miami, and we're going to be flying up to Kilo Sierra Delta Foxtrot, SDF. And so if you want to come along, that's where you want to go. Project Fly.
Texas,
Hot dogs?
Texas.
Oh, Subway. Thank you for the Subway emote. Cheers there, Rothmuller, for September. So that is a good point. Don't forget, this is September, which means you can sub for half price. Or, if you have Amazon Prime and you link it with your Twitch account, even better, you can sub for free. You get one free one a month, and I would be honored to receive your free sub there from that. So anyway, happy September, guys. And so we're going to be going to SDF. We're going to get loaded up here right now. Project Fly bot has the route, so exclamation point route. You can find out the direction I'm flying. I will be taking off runway 27 as the 27, 26s are the active runways at the moment. Miami Center was on earlier. They have since departed. So hopefully they come back soon. It kind of is rude. They leave right as the event is going to start. Whatever. Technically, FNO does not start until for another 20 minutes or so, but we're taking off just a little bit, getting started a little bit early. The FNO only goes until 3. It's only a 3-hour FNO tonight, so it's a little short. So I wanted to make sure we didn't get cut off, as it were. You're taking the 27 Winco departure. I think that's what I'm taking too. So yeah, in fact, let's go ahead and bring it up here real quick because we can. Yeah. I'm at Cargo City. If you look on the charts for Miami, I'm at Park 7 in the sim. Default.
Now there's a place just for UPS, right?
I did not know that, and I did not care. So I'm where I want to be. But yeah, we're taking the Winco 2 departure to Winco, Cherry, Quebec 118, Atlanta, VXV to Gretty, and then the Mod 6 arrival into SDF. Can you let me into Discord chat? Are you a sub? Gotta be a sub to be in the Discord voice chat. That's the new rules as of a few weeks ago with the Discord. So if you want to sub, you're welcome to do that. That is the big purple button up at the top of the screen there. You can do it for free if you've got a Twitch Prime account. If you got your Amazon Prime linked with Twitch, you get one free a month. Otherwise, it does cost. So just be aware of that. So yeah, look up at the top there, big purple button up near the top. And then it'll take a little bit before before Discord figures that out, so one of us can drag you in at that point in the meantime. But we'll get notified because it'll go up all over the screen if you sub. So, all right, let's actually, you know what? We haven't flown the 8. What am I doing? We haven't flown the 8 in a long time, so I'm going to do a quick little walk around. I love this, by the way. Whoever did this paint job for the 748 with the UPS, Spirit of Joe Sutter. If you don't know, Joe Sutter is basically known as the father of the 747. He was basically the chief engineer that headed up the 747 project back in the 60s, and is responsible. In fact, the wings had a twist on. I don't know if the 8 actually technically has that anymore, but the old 747 wing had a kind of a twist near the end to deal with some flutter, and they called that the Sutter twist. But anyway, you gotta love these big old GE engines here. Big giant fan blades on the front. It looks like he's already done loading his cargo, so good for him. So we're going to be able to get in here and go pretty soon. I'm actually 747 on your screen. Yeah, amazing how that works. And you're a 777, albeit a white one, but you're a 777. And I don't mean that in a racist way. Alright, he's still got some cargo to go over there. This guy's, she's doing her thing. I don't know, where are you at, Brian Grant? That may be, I don't know if that's Rothmuller over there or if that's you.
That's me.
Okay, so I don't know where you're at, Brian Grant. You'll have to tell me. You're in an A320? Alright. I know I'd probably stick out like a sore thumb, big giant brown tail. I'm assuming you're at the terminal. So let me do it this way here real quick. I'm gonna zoom around here. Hotel 3, huh? Okay. I don't know Miami that well, so it's not a humongous help, but I kind of have an idea. But the terminals are over here. I do not see an airplane that I can for sure make out as an airplane, so I'm guessing you're in there somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm sure I will see you when we get to the point where we're actually, taking off or something. So, anyway. All right, we need to get this thing loaded up, and we'll be here forever talking, and I don't want to do that. So, starting at the top. Navigation switches to nav. Utility switches are already on. APU, not APU gen. The other external power set to on. There we go. All the hydraulic demand pumps are off except for number 4 is set to aux. We're going to turn on our backlighting here for our various systems. I am, because it's getting dark, going to turn on a little bit of flood lighting as well. We'll come up here, we'll do a quick fire test for the engines of the APU. APU 1, 2, 3, 4, bingo. Emergency lights are armed. Oxygen switches are normal. And window heat coming on. We have external air at the moment, so we're not going to worry about any of that. We'll hit the reset there. I'm going to turn that fan on for the cockpit. I think that's what that is. Oh, that is loud. Never mind. Turn that crap off. That's noisy. And the yaw damper switch is already on, so that's good. All right, how you doing, our traveler? And Kelsey, I saw earlier. Sorry, I forgot to do the kind of introduction. We got Brian Graham, we got David, we got Kelsey, we got iTraveler. That looks like everybody. All right, sweet. Whoa. Okay, nice sunshade, but I don't want you right now. Did not mean to click on that. All right, we're going to turn this, the panel lighting on back here. We're going to give it a little bit of floodies. And I think we can check our oxygen down here. Yes, we can. There we go. Oxygen test, good. All the switches are in the vertical.
Texas! Beautiful, lovely Texas!
Chris, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. More Subway sandwiches for September. Don't forget it is September. You can sub for half price. Thank you, Chris. Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. All right, all of these are up in the normal position. We show good brake pressure on the hydraulic indicator. Standby is looking okay. Gear is down. Spoilers are down. Flaps are up. Throttles are idle, and fuel is cut off. And as we come down here at the end, we're going to turn the radio on. And we're going to set our transponders already 2200. Perfect. Okay, we're going to turn the seatbelt sign to on. Main deck alert is on. That's fine. I'm not sure. Oh, multiple cues. All right, fantastic. And in order to do anything further, we need to go down here and we need to say FMC. Yes, I know I need an air position. We are good on our air rack until the 12th, it looks like, so that's good. Put that in there. Kilo Mike India Alpha is where we are. And things are dinging. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I have not flown this aircraft in a while. There are going to be some dings and beeps that I haven't a clue. It may just have to do with that stuff coming online. I don't know. While we're waiting for that, though, let's hit the test button there. Let's... No, that didn't do anything. That should be... do I have to hold it? No. I'm trying to test the TCAS. We just don't have TCAS. That would be a nice how do you do. One of these is the checklist. There we go. Bring that up. And we do want to turn on the backlighting over here, and we'll turn a little bit of floodies on for that side as well. Okie dokie. Do you know what OBS is in the 777? OBS? You mean like a knob that's labeled OBS? Off the top of my head, no. It does sound like something I should know, though. Can you give me context? Where's it located? I'm just sitting at the gate with external power. We'll load up APU and push back when you do. Okay, sounds good, Brian Gren. All right. So oxygen was tested 100%. Flight instruments, we need to verify the altimeter setting. Current altimeter here in Miami should be 2990. Okay, so let's set that. Oh, do I have to change? Okay, I'll change that in flight. 2990 is set, and current heading 217, and that's roughly equivalent on the standby compass. So that is good to go. Fuel control switches are cut off. Parking brake set. All right. I did normal, and that's before start, so we're not going to do that yet. Okay. All right, let's go in and get our route programmed up here. We're doing KMIA to KSDF. We are... Hey, Captain Tim, how you doing? We are UPS.
Trying to sort out what David's up to with the OBS.
Yeah, I don't know either. Where did he post the lower panel, very back, Captain, Norm, FO?
OBS would be your jump seat right or your observer.
Observer, yeah. That makes sense. Let's see. Okay, that's good to go. Departure, arrival. Departure, we're going to be taking runway 27. And we're doing the Winco 2. Back to route. Next page. And let's see, I had that up here. Where to go? There you go. Winco to Sherry. So CHRRI. RRI, there we go. And then Q118 to Atlanta ATL. And then VXV. And Greedy, Gredy. DY. And that will take us to the arrival, which is going to be the... Quiet, you. What are you gnawing at me about now? You need to be quiet. You're done. Alright, so after that is the Mod 6 arrival into there, and we're planning on the 3.5s from what I can tell, so we're just going to do that. I'm going to leave the... Actually, I'll verify the transition. Let's verify that. Navgraph, SDF star, Mod 6. Well, okay, well, it's not any of those. Let's check 3.5. Left or right. Don't really care, but it's Redbird. What's it? Ramsey? Oh, because I hit the wrong stupid. How did I get Fritzen? No wonder this doesn't make any sense. Arrival. Mod 6, 3.5. Oh, it's specific. 3.5 left. Okay. Greedy transition. There we go. ILS 3.5 and Bourbon. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and seal up that discontinuity. We'll go over here to legs, and we're going to go to plan mode on the ND. And we're going to step through this real quick and make sure everything looks normal. That is way zoomed in. There we go. Step. Now we can zoom back in for this. Step. Oh, that's interesting. I saw that. Got a little bit of a two-step going on there. Let's look at our legs here.
I can't stay tonight. I gotta head over to Aaron. So you have a good flight. What time?
Probably 9:30 tomorrow would be my guess. Central Pacific.
Yeah. Okay. Geez, I think I've got an event at Cantini, so we'll play it by ear.
All right.
Otherwise, you guys have a good weekend, a good flight, and we will talk to you when
All right. We'll see you later, Tim. You have a good one. Say hi to Aaron for me.
we'll go. Bye bye.
Bye. All right. After Greedy, come down here to Mod, Tucker, Redbird, Ollie, Bourbon, Redbird. Okay, so here's where it repeats. Okay, so we got to figure out what's going on here. So Redbird, Alwee, and then that should all be after Bourbon. So we're going to delete that, and we're going to delete that, and we're just going to put that there. So it should go Tucker to Bourbon, I believe. And let's double check that on the star. Tucker. Well, that is interesting. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to get rid of Bourbon, actually. Because it seems weird the way it's doing it. I have Tucker to Redbird to Alwee and then the approach. So we're just going to pick it up at Alwee. So I think that's going to do that. Let me make sure it's got my... where's Mod? See, Mod does not have the... Oh, it's an expect. It's not a hard. Okay. Alright, that's fine. And then Redbird does have the 5,000 that are above, and Alwee 4,000 that are above. Okay. Alright, so that's okay. That should all be good. We caught that little back and forth there. That's why we do that. And we're going to go back to... Oops. Thinking deity here. Go back to map mode. And then we're going to go to activate and execute. I'm going to check through the legs one more time. Make sure I don't see any discontinuities after I did that. Good. No. Initial reference. 0 fuel weight. Here we go. All right, 0 fuel weight today is, let me pull up my informations, 644.9. And our reserves are, let's see, 26.3. Our alternate today is CVG. Yeah, no comm link. Okay. Not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, that's weird. Cruise altitude 360. Index is 80 for the cost. And step size, we're not expecting a step, so we're just going to put a 0 there. The runway we're taking, I'm just going to do a quick little looky-loo here. New flight from SimBrief. Yes, load that, please. Open charts. Airport info. Runway 27 is 13,000 feet long. Okay. We're going to derate. We are going to derate. Okay. So we're going to do that. Take off. We'll do flaps 10 with that derate. There we go. This should give us our trim. 6.3 of the trim. And we got V1145, VR154, and V2170. So we're going to set 180. Whoops. 180 in the box. And scroll down here and see what I've been missing. Kevin, how's it going? Hey, Nuclear 3 Productions, how's it doing? Nuclear Productions. I don't know why I put 3 in there. I know there is a 3, but it's part of the word. I don't know. Why don't you use the company route? What company route? Whose company? What are we talking about? UPS? I don't work for them. How would I know? All right. Since we don't have any departure stuff, we're going to have to look at the SID ourselves and figure out what our stuff is. So look at the Winco to RNAV departure. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. Tablet on, there we go. So that's the wind code 2. We're going to be coming off of 27 right here. So it's 272, which is runway heading. So we'll do 272 in the box real quick. I know you can't see because the thing's in the way, but I'm changing the runway heading, that's all. 272 until at or above 520 feet, and then we make the turn to Ohofo. Oh my gosh, only in Florida. Ohofo, and then Ohofo to Borel, Megan, and then Winco. No other speed or altitude restrictions except obviously for 250 knots below 10,000 feet. And top altitude is expected to be 5,000, so we will set 5,000 on the box initially. MSA for the area, 2,900 feet, so that'll be that. If we do have any kind of a problem on takeoff after V1, we will make a left turn to come back around and land back on runway 27. But that way we stay out of the traffic pattern for the northern runways, especially since there is no ATC on right now. That will be the plan. We are sitting over here at Cargo City. There we are. So our taxi route today, we'll push back and we will taxi down to Yankee, down to, what is this, Tango? So Yankee to Tango, and then Tango all the way across. We'll have to cross runway 30 with much caution. All the way across to Quebec. We'll take Quebec down to Quebec 10 for runway 27 for the takeoff. 13,016 feet available to us today. Lots and lots of runway, not a problem. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Put the tablet away. Let's see if I can get the name Nuclear Productions on Twitch. It's annoying me having the 3 instead of the E. If we have any problem, we'll just blame Moose. Yes, I'm sure you will all just blame me. That's about par for the course. This says D-Link now. Oh, now I can do it. Oh, it was waiting for the... Okay. Well, that's fun. All right. Pre-flight. Let's do this real quick. KMIA. KSDF. I was actually did a flight today in the MD-80 as a practice run for a video I'm going to do. That's not a stream. This is going to be a straight YouTube tutorial video. And discovering that the ACARS is pretty deeply modeled in the MD-80. I did not know. And I'm going to have fun with that in the next few days. I'll tell you that. Estimated time of departure. Where's my clock? Oh, it's up here now. That's right. 23:57. Let's call it 20. It's not 23:57 UTC. Oh, yes, it is. We'll call it. As I ignore what you. We'll call it 005 for departure. I'll say that's probably somewhere in the mode of realistic since we're just about to go. 0005 for estimated departure time. Estimated time en route, according to SimBrief, is 1:59. So I'm just going to call it an even 2. Because it'll probably be closer to that anyway. And I think that's all she needs. Link connect. Link sync. Oh, that's what it's doing. Okay. Alright, so I don't need to deal with anything. You can just do your thing. Alright. Wonderful. The sun is going down here in Miami. Okay. We need to close some doors because the stuff is ready to go. So FS actions, doors, and actually before I do that, I got to turn off the circuitry here. I finally understand why, and I'll talk about that in cruise, why you have to do that. Close, 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 close. I was thinking about it the wrong way, and I finally understand. Close that one too. And while they're closing, let's get the APU running. Start that up. Do 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 do. 5,000 is going to be here, by the way. I forgot to do that after we got out of the tablet mode. So we'll set that there. We'll go ahead and turn the flight directors on now. And we'll go ahead and turn the squawk on to transponding. V2 heading and altitude are all set on the MCP. Takeoff speeds are set. We went over those already. I'm not going to repeat them right now. CDU pre-flight is complete. Trim, I'm going to leave that because I don't want to forget to set that. Taxi and takeoff briefing is complete, and the beacon is on. No, what are you doing? No, I didn't. No.
Are you
What
gonna push back right now?
I have to do it in that order? Checklist reset. How come I can't reset? Alright. Yeah, I'm about to. I mean, it'll give me a few seconds, but...
Can I just like move in front of you because I'm right about to taxi.
You mean right behind me?
Well, I'm right about to taxi and I'm behind you. Yeah.
That's what I mean. You're gonna move... If you were to move in front of me, you'd be taxiing through a cargo hangar. Yeah, go ahead. There we go. I've got the name now. After 3... There we go. Much cleaner. Much cleaner. Alright, well... Okay. Can I set the trim? I don't know that I can. Maybe I can. Let's try it. What did I say? It's 6.3. Yeah, no, I can't set the trim. So this is a lie. Why don't we do? Let me see if I get enough hydraulic pressure to do it by using the electrics. There we go. Okay. Now the trim is set. I'm going to turn these back to off though. Actually, let's go ahead and turn them on to auto. We're into starting at this point, so everything is clear. Let's see, beacon. We're going to turn on right there. Logo light. Nope. I don't know what that was. Logo light. There we go. Alright, so that is all on, ready to go, normal. Moving on to the next one. Okay, before taxi. So let's call for pushback. Actually, can't do that yet. Need to switch over on the APU gens. There we go. Now I can release that. Release and release. And parking brake is set, so we can remove that. There we go. Starting range is awesome. I'm doing good, Kevin. How you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and turn on our fuel pumps in preparation for start TD engines. And do we have?
Oh, I'd have passed you.
There we go. You passed? Okay, cool.
I have.
Prepare for pushback and departure. Nose to the left, please. Come and get it. Thankful it's right. Yeah, well, you know, you're telling me this week was. I mean, it was super like exhausting for me as well, mentally exhausting. PTU is really barking. What's PTU?
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Oh, are we now? Dun, 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 dun.
Locking gear.
Alright, so that's active, so we should be good to go. Okay, good. Still nothing on the Miami Center. Lame. Lame. How close are we going to be to our 3? We're going to be really close. May just be a minute early, provided he goes fast enough here. Provided he goes fast enough.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, we're going to turn 2 of these packs off for engine start. And those are all on. Fuel pumps are on. And we're going to say start 3 and 4. Okay, no. I bet we have to do this. It's this new fangled auto system. Nope, don't do that. Or not. What am I missing here? What did I not do? Fuel to remain. That's all fuel genesis stuff. We don't want any of that. Fuel pumps are on. Packs. APU on. Yeah, what seems to be the problem here? Is it not like this, maybe? Or there's just no lights on that. Oh, there's just no lights. That's throwing me off. I thought they'd light up. Okay. Never mind. I'm just foolish, that's all. Alright, over 20. We're going to go fuel on 3 and 4. Anytime you want to put fuel in there would be, you know, good. I would assume the igniters are automatic. What is going on here? Alright, any of you who fly the 748 recently, is there something I'm missing? Because nothing's firing.
The internet is a completely different culture, isn't it?
You said it. Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Hey,
Yep. We're finally where we belong.
whoa, there it goes. Wow, it just waits a long time to inject fuel. Holy crap. Okay, never mind. Wow, I'm just not used to it taking that long. I was going to ask you why my engines won't start, but
Parking brakes.
apparently it's working now. Brake set. Goodness, alright. That's a... Yeah, see, it's really hard to see that these two are still engaged, by the way. That's why the light is nice, but these should click off here in a moment. Actually, I would think they would have clicked off already. Oh, there they go, okay. Alright, starting 1 and 2. Goodness. By the way, thanks for the sub there, Piles Kicks. Happy September to you, sir. Appreciate the support. Went to Patriots Place today and got a Patriot shirt. Oh, nice. Well, I shouldn't say nice.
Unlocking gear.
I kind of think disgusting, but that's just because, you know.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin.
Nothing personal, Kelsey. There we go. Trevor's going the distance. Alright, we're gonna let's see, we're gonna switch that over to auto. Those are gonna go to auto. Those fuel pumps can come back on. We're probably gonna have a fuel tank to engine issue, so we're gonna turn those off and go straight tank to engine.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Fantastic. APU's cut out. APU off. Dome light off. Alright, seatbelt sign is on. That's transponding. Let's set 122800 in the box. And how do I swap them to make it the bee's knees right there? Alright, we're on Discord. We're on Unicom. Just waiting for him to get out of the way. Let's set flaps to 10. Do a control check here. Make sure these are all working. Don't want another incident like the Mad Dog over in Paro. Alright, that looks good. That's right, busting out the Queen, the 8, no less. I don't usually fly the 8. Taking off. All right, Brian Grand, we will be shortly behind you.
I am taking, or at least lining up on 27.
Gotcha. All right, taxi lights are on. Other packs are go. Parking brakes released. UPS 606 is on the move. Oh my gosh, what is happening here?
Does anyone know why there's a JetBlue in the middle of the runway?
I do not.
Brian?
Don't get greedy. Yeah, no, yeah. Kevin flew way too close to the sun. Auto brakes to RTO. Let's look at the taxi checklist here. Auto brake is set. Anti-ice not required. Recall. After I make the turn here, check recall. I think that's this guy. No, it's not. That's checklist. Where's my... Oh, no, that's not. That's event. That's... I don't want to hit that button. Oh, I guess it's Tango here. Okay, whatever. Let's see. That's nav. Where is the dang recall button? I moved it. I don't know where it is anymore. Well, whatever. Flight controls are checked, and ground equipment obviously is clear because we are on the move. So, if it's not, it's too late now.
We're moving.
Brian Grounds climb to 4,500. All right. Before takeoff checklist, flaps 10, check. Before takeoff checklist complete. Is that you, Rothmiller, that you just took off?
Affirm.
Copy. SideQuest, how you doing, sir? Welcome back. I'm doing well. We are flying the UPS 748 out of Miami for Louisville on cargo night FNO. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the party, pal. So, Rothmiller, are you doing comms if you, voice comms if you actually end up getting, VATSIM coverage?
I am.
Nice. Proud of you.
Approaching 30.
So let's hope I get comms.
Yeah, right? We don't see anybody coming in on this runway. That would be awkward. We do need to throw in the strobes, though, if we're going to be on an active runway, or a runway, period, rather. Traffic off. Let's turn that traffic on. Wait, what? Why would you take the range rings away? Alright, well, I guess it's on then. I'm a little confused by that, but okay. I'll survive, I suppose. Who's in the other 777, I wonder? Well, I'm in the process of reinstall P3D as had an issue with restage screwing up the sound. Oh, yuck. Yeah, it has been a bit since I've seen you there, SideQuest, so good to see you again. Good to have you back. Unicom is 122.8, or are you asking what Unicom is, period? Like, what's it for? It's something I don't really use, but I tune it up anyway, just in case. When voice Unicom is here, I will use it gladly. But it stands now, no. I don't have time to type. I was elected to lead, not to read. Yeah, in the real world, Unicom will change a little bit depending on where you are. In VATSIM, it's always 122.8. Alright, I do not see any traffic on the TCAS. I'm not entirely trusting the TCAS at the moment. But I also don't see any lights inbound on runway 27. So we're going to go ahead and take runway 27. UPS 606 heavy, runway 27, line up and wait.
Approaching
I aim for mediocrity. I don't think 0 is mediocrity, Kevin. I think 0 is Lehu Zahur, as one Ace Ventura would say.
On runway 27.
Landing lights kicking on. Why is it saying my TCAS is off? It is not. According to... That disturbs me. What's going on here? You are in... Oh! No, all the way doesn't turn it on. Well, all the way goes to a different mode. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, now traffic is on. Alright, here we go. Arm LNAV, VNAV. Auto arms on. Here we go. I don't know where to hit the clock. UPS 606 Heavy on the roll. Comes another UPS 747.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Alright, there's 520 feet, starting our turn to the right. I'll answer your question in just a moment here, SideQuest. Let me get this past this critical phase of flight. And then we'll talk controls gladly. Or David can answer for you. Speed check, flaps 5.
Orlando Tower is on. They know what they're doing.
Speed check, flaps 1. Apparently they do. And flaps up. Turn the taxi lights off. And we'll make sure no auto brake is disengaged, so it's over here. Ooh, getting a little fast. And we're going to take the opportunity to bug up to 36. going to 3-4 today. Awesome. I'll be 2,000 feet above you and quite a bit behind you. What aircraft did you settle on, by the way, Brian Gren? A310? Really? Sure it's not A320? There you go. I was gonna say. Ah, the good old Aerosoft. Oh, Chris, were you in the other UPS 74 that I passed while I was on the roll? There's 10,000 feet, landing lights off. And we're accelerating now. Let's trim this guy out a little bit. Oops. Checklist. Yep, takeoff checklist, landing gear and flaps are up. And that's the descent checklist. So put that away. We do want to check on our pressurization. That's fuel. There we go. Just make sure everything is running correctly. Are they in high flow? No, that's high flow. Okay. Outflow valves, auto. Yeah, so I think we're looking okay there. Well, I guess pressurization is actually right here. Plus 300, difference 4.5. Yeah, we'll need to set our landing altitude. We'll do that during the cruise. So, okay. All right. And let's make sure our weather radar is on, because I know it's not at the moment. Because I don't think it is. Let's do that. There we go. Probably not. Well, I don't know if I can see you. Probably not, because you're going to be too high. Once we're at cruise, I might see you.
The internet is a completely different culture, isn't it?
You said it.
Oh.
Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep. We're finally where we belong.
Chris coming in with a gifted sub to Brian Gren. Thanks, buddy, for that. Appreciate that generosity. I'm trying to find Brian Gren in Brian, are you in Discord? Chris D is a longtime friend of the channel. In fact, I got to meet him in at FS Expo in Orlando. Great guy. Had the pleasure of hanging with him and Captain Tim for most of the weekend, as well as Aaron. And yeah, just an all-around good guy. So, cheers, Chris. Are you in Discord, Brian Grin? Because if you are, then we can pull you into the Moose Crew Lounge.
Brian Gren is offline on Discord.
So yeah, so you gotta get your gotta get on Discord, and then we can pull you into the chat. That's 18,000 feet, steadying standard. And we need to set this to climb. There we go. Feed in your face right now? Alright. You should be on, let's see, let me see if I see you now. Are you in Discord as Brian Gren, or are you in as something else?
He's still off. Oh, here we go. He just went online.
Oh, you see him?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's on his phone.
Oh, I got it.
And I've just reached cruise altitude of 360.
Cool. That's not what I want to do. What's going on here? Actually, I wonder if I can't do that because he is phone connected.
He has not linked his Twitch, I don't think.
Well, I mean that's beside the point. I could pull him in manually, but I don't know how to.
It's probably because he's on the phone.
Probably. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it on somebody else's. That's not on a phone. How did you pull someone in the other day?
Well, they have to actually be in a voice channel.
Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, so Brian, if you join the general voice channel, that's not a locked voice room, then we can bring you in. Eating and flying, shame on you. Aha. Oh, and looks like Rothenmutter just did it for you. Yes, you are in. You're on mic mute at the moment, so you have to unmute that in order to talk.
Make sure your mic is working as well.
Yeah, make sure your microphone's working. You may have to go into your Discord settings and set up how you need to do that. The mighty UBS 748. So did anybody watch any of the YouTubes of the final revenue flight of the MD-80 for American? There's some pretty good ones out there. I'd recommend it. A little nostalgic. Made me want to fly the MD-80 again. Oh, I heard you. You're a little quiet, but I heard you. Alright, let me see if I can... Do I have Discord as an option? No. System sounds, that's lame.
You can turn up people's volumes by right-clicking on them.
Oh, I can? Oh, I can! Oh, that's cool. Try it again, Brian.
I'm going to tune into New York Center and see what's going on.
There we go.
Atlanta Center's online.
Alright, now I can hear Brian. Welcome to voice chat, sir.
Good to be here.
That's good to know that I can do that. That'll help me hear Kevin every now and again, because he goes good and then really low, and he's like a sine wave or a cosine wave, but not like a tangent.
currently tuned into Atlanta Center.
Atlanta Center, are they on?
Yeah, 132.97.
I didn't see them. I didn't see Jacksonville Center on, although I see Jacksonville Ground of all things. Like, come on. It's FNO Ground, guys. Give it the program.
So the next center we're gonna hit is Atlanta.
Are we in Jackson? Oh, we're probably in Jacksonville right now, huh?
No, we're in either Miami or Orlando. Oh wait, no, that's Texas.
Wait, why don't I even? I don't even see me in the. Oh no, there I am. Never mind. Oh yeah, no, we're still in. No, the next center we'll hit is Jacksonville. We're in Miami Center still.
The line from MCO to Tampa is basically the point.
Yeah. Yeah, MCO sits like right on the border. They are ever so slightly within inside Jacksonville's airspace.
Although most of the time they claim to be in Miami.
Well, no, they are in Jacksonville's airspace, but because they're right on the border, Miami will often take care of them if they're on. Did you see the news about Emirates retiring some of their A380s now? Oh yeah, a lot of people are starting to shelve the A380s. Talk about a plane that petered out way fast. Considering the longevity of the 747 compared to the A380, who is truly the queen of the skies? Not the A380. Just goes to show. I don't know who else is on board this thing, but I'm gonna turn the seatbelt sign off.
Should I, Orlando Tower's online, maybe they can help us out.
No, they're not going to be able to talk to it. It'll have, at the air altitude, it's going to have to be a center. Yeah, they only see about, like, 20, 30 miles out from their area, and only up to, like, 10,000 feet, if. Yeah, it would have been. I mean, that honestly, that was the genius of the 747, because Boeing didn't think the 747s were going to stay passenger aircraft, because they thought supersonic transport was going to take the world by storm. So they deliberately designed it to be a dual use as a freighter, so that way, at the very least, it could haul cargo when the passenger service became not an issue anymore. And then the supersonic thing became so expensive, and Boeing got their contract canceled with the U.S. government, and so it never panned out. And the 747 became the greatest thing to connect the world. And now, even in the day of where 4 engines are frowned upon, there still is very little that can compete with it because of its sheer size of cargo capacity. So even though it doesn't fit the passenger model motif anymore, there's still a place for it.
The internet is a completely different culture, isn't it?
You said it. Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep. We're finally where we belong.
Happy September to you, Kelsey. Thank you for the 13 months. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Love having you here, a part of the Moose crew. Here's the 13 more. Your sub is Sunday? Gotcha. So I did hear back from Twitch, by the way, today. They said they're just super backed up approving emotes right now, so we'll get it when we get it, apparently. Who knows when that will be. But we can start thinking about what our next emote can be, because we do have another slot to fill now. Yeah, same thing with Lyft, by the way. God, I just checked today, and I still don't see anything from my background check. It doesn't look like it's even run. Like, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. It's really annoying. I wanna go make extra money, and I can't. Like, it's infuriating. So, but anyway, we need an idea for another emote slot. So we're going to have antlers. That's going to be our primary emote. But we have another one that, a hard landing emote. Okay. To think about how to do that.
Do a bulldog.
What was that?
Something like that.
Like what?
Do a bulldog. Fresno State.
Oh, Fresno State Bulldog? Not a bad idea. I think I'd probably do a Jaguar before actually. Now that really makes me think I probably do need a Jaguar remote. Actually, you know what? I can't believe I didn't think about it before. We're going into the football season, and I think it's going to have to be a Jaguar remote. Kelsey's never going to use it, but well, actually, no. She'll use it when we're not playing the Patriots. That's a Moose Jags crossover. What, a Jaguar with antlers? a Jagulope? Oh, a Jagulope. A Jagamoose.
The internet is a completely different culture, isn't it?
You said it. Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep. We're finally where we belong.
SideQuest, thank you for the resubscribe for 2 months. Appreciate the support, man. Happy September to you. Continuing on with the Moose Crew. Appreciate it, buddy. Everyone's coming with the subs. I know, right? It's awesome. It's that September fire. Something, I don't know. Jagos? Jagos sounds a little like Jagoff. I don't know that I like that. I don't want it to be derogatory. Pats of the Saints, Moose? Saints, because, sorry, the Pats just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Personal.
Going up to flight level 390.
The Mags or the Mogs. It's a Moosewar. Moosewar. I can't root for the Jags. Gotta go with the Chiefs. Ah, you're one of those Chiefs guys. Yeah, you and Sean McConnell are both Chiefs fans. And so this Sunday, man, we'll see what happens. It's going down. It's going down. I saw you crash on takeoff. You mean on the other? Wait, what? I didn't crash on takeoff. What you talking about, Willis?
Fantastic. I'm going the totally opposite way than you.
It should be a good game. I hope it's a good game. I hope it's not going to be like a blowout. No, you're not. Well, you're going the same way. You're just on a slightly different route, so you're just a different path. At the end of the day,
Put a route in. I'm kind of just going to the approach.
Oh, that may be a problem when you get to to controlled airspace. They may wonder what the heck you're doing.
It's not my problem. It's the ATC problem, right?
Yeah, they might make it your problem. Got to go with my San Diego Sombreros. Oh, your fantasy team. Are you having withdrawals since the Chargers left you guys in a lurch for Los Angeles? iTraveler actually watched that video closely. I did not actually run off the end of the runway. We stopped right at the end of the runway. Now, granted, I did roll off the runway when I taxied around because there just wasn't enough room to pull a 180. But we did not actually run off the end of the runway. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care for baseball either. I'll watch the. I mean, if I'm at a live game, sure, but I'll watch the World Series. But beyond that, I don't really follow it. Jags have a good defense. Yeah, they do have a good defense. So I'm hoping that between that and some changes we've made on offense, we can actually put together a good showing. Although I am nervous that our very first game is against the Chiefs because you guys are poised to be really good this year. I do remember when Fresno State played Bama, yeah. My high school football team, despite being the most rooted for in our school, suck.
I'm gonna try putting in the rock right now.
That's a good idea.
It's CHRRI.
Oh. Right at the turn.
Now I'm making a left turn.
What about against those things? Well, I'm still going to root for my Jags. I mean, are you asking if the Pats play the Saints? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, the Pats play the Saints. I'm rooting for the Saints. That's the way it goes. The Saints are one of those teams where the Pats are one of those teams where I'm almost always going to root for the other team, with rare exception. The only time I probably wouldn't would be if they're playing a team in my division. So if they're playing the Titans or the Texans or the Colts. Especially the Titans. Ooh, Titans! So close, I can smell your jet fuel. Hey, don't be sniffing my butt! That's not very, as they say, couth. One does not simply sniff 747's buttocks. Let me turn this range up here a little bit. 2040. Yeah, that's good. 80 miles. I'm okay with that. Yeah, not if they keep gambling them all away all the time. Do you see now how casinos end up making money? Even when people win, they just dump it right back into the casino. Too many gamblers. Too many gamblers. Actually, speaking of which, I need to add some Moose Miles here because some of you donated some bits, and I gotta account for that. So stand by. Log in with Twitch, please. Alright, let's see here. Cloudbot. Loyalty. Alright, let's look at the chat box here. I think Rothmuller was the first with some bits. Actually, you know what? It'll tell me much more succinctly. This way. Where's Streamlabs? There we go. Okay, Rothmuller with 11 bits, so that's 33 for you. Did you do any more after that, or was that it? That was it. Okay. So 33. Whoops. Alright, got you, and then Chris, I think, was the next one with 200.
Now I'm getting back on route, I think.
Alright. And was that it for bits? Yep, everything else was subs. That's done automatically, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, excellent. Moosing on up. I like that. I like that. I like it. Alright, let's check in and see where we are at the moment. Well, we are on the flight. That much is assumed, I figured. let's see, tablet. All right, so here we are. We just entered Jacksonville Center a little bit ago, who apparently also is not on, which is just rude. And heading up here. We'll start the star right here at Greedy, just past the, what is this, Volunteer, Tennessee Volunteers VOR apparently. Yeah, Knoxville's Tennessee, yeah. So yeah, and we're going to be taking the Mod 6 arrival. Let's take a look at that. We're coming down here from Greedy. So our first, this is not actually a restriction, this is an expect. So they will probably give us cross mod at 10,000, but if they don't, we don't have to. Our first real restriction after Tucker here is Redbird at or above 5,000, and then Ollie at or above 4,000. And this is the one for expecting 3-5 left. If they give us 3-5 right, then we'll come up here Pegasus and then Brell, which will be at about 4,000 and 3,000. But it should be one of those two. The winds are actually favoring this little runway here, but according to the chart, that runway is not rated for the 7478. So, not going to happen. That's right. As George Bush would say, not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. I can actually turn your volume up now, Kevin, so I can hear you better.
You would turn me up.
Oh, I would. You know it.
Yeah, man.
Chamona.
Chamona. Did you see Dave Chappelle's stand-up?
No, but actually, maybe I saw that part because that sounds super familiar with regards to Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, yeah.
Did it? What did?
That was it.
What was he putting Michael Jackson in the situation of again? It was.
Basically, he was just saying that he doesn't believe people or the kids who came up and said and even if they were, it's Michael Jackson.
Hey, Moose.
Yes, sir.
According to the charts, the Boeing 747-8 is actually approved for 3-5 right.
No, not 3-5. I'm talking about the one that crosses the other two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I can do 3-5 or 3-5 left or right. I just can't do the other one. If I'll pull it up
I don't
here.
think anybody's doing that one.
Yeah, 2-9. That's the one I'm not supposed to do.
I was trying to get 50,000 so I can put you in the right seat. So.
And you flew too close to the sun.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for someone to do it.
I've been trying to get there.
I put it out there. I made it an option. But you guys just span. All that capitalism, gotta have it right now. Yeah, Kelsey, that's why I live over on the West Coast where we don't get hurricanes. I want to keep myself as far away from those things as possible, as I told Gong earlier. So, yeah. But, yeah, I see it's been downgraded finally to a Cat 1. I did enjoy watching it on CNN. Was it Thursday? It got downgraded to a Cat 2, and then, like, an hour later it was back to a Cat 3, and then it was back to a Cat 2 again.
Yeah.
It's a very bipolar hurricane. Well, yeah, we have earthquakes, but not as much where I live. I mean, granted, I felt 2 of them very recently, but they were meh. They were meh at best.
They're really not that big of a deal. Of course, I'm saying that
over here,
California, yeah.
not having lived through one. Although I will say this: the advantage of hurricanes over earthquakes is you get plenty of warning with the hurricanes. There is no warning with an earthquake.
Plenty of water. I was like, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Well, you get that too. It's called storm surge, and
Howdy doody, Chris.
got your stream up and going finally. Finally. Let me see if I can find you. Chris D. There he is. Who's this guy? Gordon Hayward. No. I said Chris D.
Is it Christy?
No, Chris D is in
D.
Delta.
Oh,
Chris D. Chris Delta. There we go. Hey, that cockpit looks familiar. Whoa. That's intimidating. That welcome. Oh, it's different every time. He's got all kinds of little.
Is he sitting on your lap? What's going on?
I don't know. Oh, there's Chris. And I just saw Savannah run away. Oh, that's just awesome. The bird following iTraveler. I love that. That is a great image for now following. That is fantastic. I love that.
Autopilot isn't working.
Your autopilot isn't working. You're flying an Airbus, so I'm not sure I'm going to be much help. Yes, Kython got the bird too. That's my favorite one for following. That is awesome. That is fantastic. I heard friends that live in California say their pets will act odd. Yeah, it's true. A lot of times the animals kind of have a weird sense about what's about to happen. Of course, it happens so infrequently that I think most people are just like, "What is wrong with my dog?" And then it happens. They're like, "Oh, I should have known." Yeah, well.
Before an earthquake, but
No, that's just I was gonna say it's just all the time. So you're the worst mind canary ever. It's like taking a dead canary into a mine. When it dies, that's how we know the gas is too much.
A late canary.
This parrot has passed on. It is no more. It has ceased to be. Oh, he's just sleeping. Yeah, bully. Look, he's sitting on his perch. No, you nailed him to the perch. Oh, love it. Hard landing for your remote. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. That is terrible.
You see me on your TCAS?
I do not. I don't see anybody on my TCAS, actually. Well, of course, you're at 390 now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I may not see you then, because you're too far above. I think 2,000 feet. I think more than 2,000 feet it won't show me. I think. The hurricane is a Category 1. It's going to back to a Category 2. Wait, it's going back to a Category 2?
Hey, you said it was bipolar.
I did. So I should really expect that. That should not be surprising to me. It's true.
Oh my god, did Atlanta Center get off?
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with these people for FNO? Are we living in an alternate dimension? They're still on from Vatastic, but I'm reloading the
My
page.
list is gone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Get your act together if you can keep leaving.
Yeah, right? It's like they see us coming.
Maybe they think that we won't make it in time.
I don't know.
We'll probably be in the tail end of the FNO.
I would think we should be okay. We've got till 0300. Well, here we go. What progress? When am I supposed to arrive? 0210. So yeah, it'll be within the last hour, but definitely within the scope of it.
Wow, I'm supposed to fly right over Atlanta on my flight plan.
Yeah, so am I. I've got Atlanta VOR as one of my waypoints. We will be right above. There's someone out there. Out there in the night. Shining bright.
Yeah, I refreshed Fantastic and it has Atlanta disappeared.
100% my TCAS is working. We are in TARA. Oh, that was the ident button I was hitting earlier. Oh. So where's the test button now? How do you test the thing? Standby, transponder, TA, TARA, alt recording off. Yeah, where do you... Let's see, let's look above, let's see if I can see any of you fine feathered people. Apparently not.
Is this the one FNL we're gonna have no ATC?
Wait, is there someone like right on my butt?
That's me.
Oh, I wonder if... Okay, hang on. Was this because I'm zoomed out too far? It still shows him like right behind me, but I'm showing him like off my 7 o'clock. It's really weird. What's going on there? Curiouser and curiouser. Brian, are you tapping something?
Yep.
Don't.
I'll see you at my 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that is you. And then Chris coming up from the rear. Rothmuller out in front. Yep, you're right. Atlanta Center did go offline. The jerks. Ugh. Achterliebe. Yeah, Indianapolis Center is not allowed to go off. It's their event. If they go off, I'm protesting. It's as simple as that. There will be repercussions. Oh my, I think Savannah's flying the plane right now. I don't know where Chris went, but...
Turn this light switch all the way to the right. Father! It's an airplane. Hi. Oh gosh. My father just wanted me to ask you guys questions. I don't do this thing.
Oh. Is that me right there, Chris?
Yep, I can tell those chemtrails anywhere else. That's definitely your plane.
Well, they smell like maple syrup, do they?
Yes.
Yes. Not sure why the air smells like maple syrup up here at 36,000 feet, but it does.
It's Moose, you know.
Yeah.
I just realized your pulse I'm not rocking the 1990.
Right? And I don't even
get Savannah to do a.
I haven't even had a chance to. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Do you see that control in front of you?
Turn it all the way to the right.
I was wondering where you were going with that. And watch the magic happen. What are we looking? Oh. Ooh, it's a snake.
The snake it's pretty darn cute.
You don't really need to catch up. You're just in a plane that can't match the 747 for power. Yeah, I'm at Mach 0.844. And I have headroom to go still.
It's okay, Brian. Just disable all your realism settings and just gun it. Just max throttle it.
Just erase all pictures of Ron.
I have a horrible motorcycle joke, which I'm not going to say, because my dad thinks it's terrible.
Potentially the aircraft breaks apart and you all die. What's that cluster of us?
Okay. What time should a person that rides a motorcycle ride at?
What scenery add-ons do I have, if any? I have quite a few, so let me count the ways.
Thank you for the joke.
We have, let's see. So first of all, for overall, we've got Orbex FTX Global, as well as Orbex Vector and North America Continent, and Australia, actually. I have Australia because I did some stuff in Australia once, and now I've got Australia. I don't fly there very often, but I guess it's nice when I do. Yeah, coincidentally, I don't have Europe, of all things, but whatever. That's the overall arching stuff. Well, not quite. And then I have Black Marble for roadways lighting, like city night lighting and roadway lighting, as well as black marble stargazer, which is what makes the night sky look all alive and full of stars and beautiful. So beautiful! Much more so than default P3D. So that is stargazer. It's super cool. Love it. Love it. I think your Chrome just broke. Well, that's not good. Abort. Don't use Chrome then. Use something else. So that's the overarching. Then we've got airport sceneries. I have Los Angeles, DFW, which is Dallas Fort Worth. Trying to think of the ones that are FS Dream Team ones first. I just bought SDF, Louisville, so we got that one now too.
You're serious, right?
What was that?
Miami Center just came on.
Oh, you now? Really? That's rude.
We are
They're just avoiding us. Is what's happening. It's okay. We have New York's JFK by FS Dream Team as well. I think that's all the FS Dream Team sceneries I have. Then I've got Flight Beam sceneries, which is SFO, Denver, Minneapolis, Dulles, and I feel like there's another one. That's only 4. I thought there were 5. Oh, Phoenix. Also have Orbex San Diego, by the way. And then I have Drzecki Design Seattle, which is the Seattle area, so it includes Payne Field and SeaTac and Boeing King Field and some other little ones that I don't fly into. And I have London Heathrow's by somebody. I don't remember who that's by. It's a bit of an older scenery, but it's still good.
Have you checked if it works for 4.5?
And that might be it. I have not. I have no idea. Let's see. What time will you be arriving? You're in at 1:51. We are... There's no way you're going to be in at 1:51 or your current time is wrong. Because...
yeah, I'm coming at 2026.
Yeah, and I'm 029, and you're behind me.
Although someone has caught up, or someone is passing me, sorry.
Yeah, well, that's true. Wait, what, Kevin? Oh, that was, oh, I forgot. I know I got it from Aerosoft. I have another handful of, like, I think I have Sharm el Sheikh by FSDG, and there's another one kind of like that I've got. This is kind of a random one we were doing the world tour I picked up for cheap. Current UTC time for everyone in the world is, where does it tell me the current time? I just see that time.
0109 Zulu.
Okay. I wonder where it tells me that.
Clock.
Well, my clock isn't as simple anymore. It's all this weird digital thing.
But that's underneath your, it's in your primary flight display?
No. Well, it's on the top of my ND. That's where my chrono is. But once I hit the clock button to start the timer, now it's counting up. So
Well, then you don't have a clock.
I don't understand. I mean, I can go down here and look. I mean, just go into position John. What is this? Is that a waypoint? I'm really confused. Maybe? Oh no. Where's that trying to go? Position. Maybe you should show me the clock. Maybe not. Oh, you know what probably will? This is telling me it's 110 Zulu. Did you say it was like 119?
It's 111.
Oh, okay. You must have said 109. Yeah, so it's approximately 111 Zulu.
Giddy up 10.
That's 409.
Oh yeah.
You got Heathrow from Simwings. That might be what mine is. It was from Aerosoft as well.
Yeah, I think it's Simwings.
Let me see.
The professional one?
I can tell you right now. I'm gonna go look up my file here. Stand by. Stand by one.
Stand by. Red October standing by.
Let them sing. Let's see. Heathrow, where you at? Yep, Simwings. Simwings, London, Heathrow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I also forgot I have Fly Tampa's Boston, so that I can add that to the list. And Celio Sim Jacksonville. I forgot about that one too.
Ciliosaurus.
Yes. Yeah.
Biggest.
Oh, and Portland. Flight Beam Portland. See, there's all kinds of ones I forgot about in here. All the things. I do fly predominantly P3D. I'm getting more and more into X-Plane as I get used to it. And I do enjoy X-Plane for certain things and for certain aircraft. But my first love is P3D because that's what I have the most add-ons for. So yeah, if I default to anything, I default to P3D. Okay, Atlanta Center's back up. That's good.
Which one to choose, though?
Are we in their airspace yet? We are. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I'll call one, you call the other, and we'll see which one where it is.
You can do that.
I'm going to call 133-170. You mean error? What? Oh, I know why.
It was just saying.
What's going on there? Clear. There we go. 133. It's probably 175 technically. Yep, there we go. Atlanta Center, UPS 606 Heavy checking in with you, flight level 360. I'm just calling you, dude.
So there's UPS who?
UPS 606 Heavy.
Yeah, 606 Heavy, Atlanta Center, spark 2051.
2051 for 606 Heavy.
Yep, it's 31, right, radar contact. Verify altitude, please.
Flight level 360.
We're going to flight level 360, 31.
Yeah, UPS 606 is flight level 360 currently.
Okay, that's for JetBlue 31. JetBlue 31.
I think that might be Brian.
JetBlue 31 Atlanta Center. JetBlue 31.
You talking to me?
Verify your altitude. We're at level 390, JetBlue 31. If the 31 center radar contact for level 390, good evening. And UPS 606 radar contact as well for level 360.
Excellent.
And last, good evening. Delta 832 coming through 10.4 for 14,000.
Good, we finally got control. About time. Let's see, where is Gong? He's coming up from... There he is. He's over in Boston Center.
Level 320. Atlanta Center, UPS 356 South Heavy 360 smooth. UPS 3025 Atlanta Center Rocker Squawk 2002. 2002 UPS 356 And last center, good evening, Delta 832, climbing through 11,400 for 14,000.
Streamlabs does not think you're gonna make it. Oh, it's depressing. It's hilarious.
And last center, Delta 832. We got the 832 Atlanta stand by.
CPS 707 coming from Philadelphia. Ah, okay. Where's he at?
Delta 832 Atlanta, climbing team flight level 330. 330, Delta 832. Atlanta Center, climbing team flight level 340.
I don't see him.
Delta 1168, contacting the Atlas Center 13.22.
Oh no, there he is. So he's a lot closer than I thought he was. Okay.
Delta 1168, contact the Center 118. 128.22. 28.22. Let's see it.
Oh.
2822 Delta 1158.
I don't think you loaded enough fuel. What kind of flight planning did you do, Brian?
Moose, I think I have a laser beam.
Uh-oh, you got the laser beam? Finally, someone else besides me.
75 speed.
Where do you see the laser beam?
Well, it was right in front of me.
I actually don't have laser beam tonight, which is nice.
Yes,
I think it's the city lighting.
Maybe.
4 miles northwest.
Brian, you can try it, but if he's too busy, then I would just disconnect. But he might be okay over there, because if you're laying in Atlanta, that's not where the event is, so you might be okay. Take your chances. I did an FNO and flamed out my engines, and they worked with me. But you got
good evening, Delta 1328.
You got to be professional about it, though. Otherwise, they'll wallop you. They'll wallop you.
Delta 1328 to Atlanta. So your position?
My position is in the sky.
We are 60 miles northwest of the Atlanta Airport DOR.
My ears are hot and sweaty.
Atlantic Tower, JetBlue 31. JetBlue 31. Any chance we can get a diversion here to Atlanta 31? Delta 31 Roger, Atlanta Airport, reactors, can maintain 14,000. And for now, fly heading of 040. Number 14,000, 040, heading JetBlue 31.
All right, Brian's going to go down to Atlanta. He got his diversion.
Yep, it's 11-8 diversion.
Someone else requesting diversion?
You. Sorry.
I don't know. It kind of almost sounded like he just requested it again. I'm
I'm
not sure.
I think he requested reason.
Oh, maybe. Just tell him fuel emergency.
Yeah, that's like our phone for lower Sega. Request lower.
What was I looking for just now?
Giant 55 at 1, Roger. Descend maintain 14000.
I don't remember. I was looking for something and I don't know what it was. Well, I don't know. No, yeah, I know. I heard Flight 1 got hacked or whatever. I don't really care that much. Everyone's getting hacked. This is what it is. They can steal my credit card all they want because my credit card doesn't allow any fraud liability for me. So it's not money they're going to take.
Climbing through 12,900 for 14,000. W total 4295, total center, then maintain 14,000, level 2993.
And the last thing I bought from Flight 1, they probably has my old address anyway, so they're not going to steal my identity very well. So I think we're okay.
I'm descending 4,000 feet per minute.
Goodness. Goodness.
Full speed brakes right now.
Pretty much.
Okay, who has to call for pilot Delta 333? That's Delta 1090. We're just leveling off at 14,000. Delta 1090, Roger. Climb maintain flight level 320. Up to 320, Delta 1090. West wind 35, 65, Atlanta. Are you, received capable?
David, I'm disappointed you're not doing the voice.
West wind 35, 65, Atlanta, Roger. Block 2053. This is Delta 333, with you passing 9,000 feet.
Well, we're just passing over Atlanta.
Well.
There it is. There's downtown Atlanta.
Delta 333 Atlanta Center, Roger. Climb maintain level 240. Roger, up to 340. Nothing, no good. Climb maintain 333 negative. Climb maintain flight level 240. Turn right heading 020. Roger, 240 and heading 020. 333 heaven.
I'm disappointed too. Just gotta jump in with both feet, Rothmuller. You can do it. We all believe in you.
Delta 31 flying 360. Delta 31 flying heading 360. 360 heading to Delta 31. Man, it's an American 303 with the flight level 350 pounds.
Is someone coming right at me, or oh yeah, oh they're below me. Okay, I see the chemtrail forming. We got him. No factor, they're below us. Oh yeah, I need to find that recall button. Where the heck is that?
Atlanta Center, American 303, this is flight level 3505.
Ah, there it is. Cancel recall. Okay. It's kind of hiding there in the dark. What if you don't use the voice? Then my disappointment only ramps up. And a disappointed moose is not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
1239, Jet 31, try your help. John 55, heavy contact on 1279. Yeah, anyone else call out answered? Delta 333, Quebec North 2.
Alright, we're heading to Volunteer at the moment. And I think...
Delta 333, I'm unable to level...
Oh yeah, right after Volunteer we start the star at Greedy, huh? So how close are we to Volunteer?
Delta 333, come with team, follow the
115 miles, okay. 143 to top of descent.
Delta 429, you want us over to T. Delta 832, contact Atlanta Center 12.97. 3297, Delta 832.
We're going to be going to ramp 9 at SDF.
2822 Delta. Beginning Delta in Bravo 7400, climbing 1. Okay, Delta, who going where, doing what? Good evening, sir, Delta 13 Bravo, 11.9, climbing 1. Delta 13 Bravo, Atlanta. Roger, here. Climbing team.
No Urkel. Did I do that? I loved that show when I was growing up.
It's great. It's classic.
It is. So this is the map here of Louisville. This is the Boeing 747-8 approved taxi route. So we're actually not approved to taxi on Bravo because it's too close to the runway and our wingspan is such.
Racist.
I know. So when we land, if we land on 35 left, we're actually going to have to take off and go to the left, taxi back down and cross over either at Alpha 3 or Alpha. We're going to ramp 9 right here, so Alpha 3 would be ideal to Bravo 3 and then cross over. But we'll see if SDF ground is aware of this. I don't know if they'll know about it or care. But I'm just gonna they probably won't. But if they don't say anything, I'm just gonna pull off to the left, and then we're gonna do it because we know. And if they try and call me on it, then I'll just tell them, well, according to charts. So yeah. But yeah, we're going to UPS 9. These are Alpha 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 ramps right here. And we'll be taking one of those. They're all big enough to hold 4-7. These ones in here are a little smaller. So
I could probably take one of those ramps, but I'm not a UPS.
yeah, you're a, what are you? You're a Westwind? Yeah, so you're going to have to go up here to the passenger terminal. Or are you cargo?
Yeah.
Oh, then you can go down here. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
We might judge you though.
We won't banish you to this tiny little air cargo, tiny spot over here. You're rich with 110 miles? That's rich to you.
Clearly, you hit a new low.
Clearly. Well, while we're in a lull here, I would be remiss if I didn't say, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that follow button, and you can follow along with us. I'd appreciate the support. Obviously, you can sub with half price for September, or if you have a Amazon Prime account linked to your Twitch, you can do a free Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime sub rather. And then you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. All of the handles are Flying Moose 83. And you always know when I'm streaming, and put links there to other YouTube videos that will be coming out, and such. You can also find me. You can also find me on YouTube at The Flying Moose on YouTube, where I have all these videos plus some other ones from an older time. You can see Moose the Younger. And there'll be more stuff coming. Like I said, I'm working on an MD-80 tutorial video right now that I'm hoping to get out pretty soon. So
You can see Moose without his face cam.
that's true. Relive the mystery.
Atlanta Center, safe speed.
Oh, thank you, SideQuest. I appreciate that. Did you just lose all your miles again?
No.
Wow.
Roger will maintain Mach 1.3.
You can also follow Moose's blog on Zynga.
More Moose driving videos? You talking about American Truck Simulator, iTraveler?
I think he's talking about those time lapses.
Or he's talking about your golf game.
I seriously hope he's not talking about my golf game, because one, I have no videos of that. Two, I wouldn't really say I have a golf game. About to land, nice. Oh, those driving videos. Okay, so possibly I need to get a different camera, because that GoPro I was using is, pardon my language, crap. The thing just shuts off all the time. Like, ugh. So I need to find a different Frodrick, but nice try. So I need to get a new, some kind of other camera device to do that with, because, yeah, that's it is no bueno what I've been using. So I actually still have the footage from the trip back from Vegas last year that I haven't uploaded yet, so I'll go ahead and finish putting that together and put that up so you can. That's actually a cool one, because it kind of goes from evening into night. It's kind of a cool video, I think. But I just keep forgetting to mess with it. But it's still there on my hard drive, waiting for me.
Is it going to be a video of you singing all the way to,
No, thankfully for you, I cut out the audio. It's just me constantly singing. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes for like 6 hours. It starts off bad and it gets worse and worse and worse. Hey Sean, how you doing, man? This work? Ooh. The car, it moves. Sorry, what was that?
Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
No, negatory. There's two possibilities. We're either going to continue the Americas tour, or we're going to take the Jag 7.4 out of mothballs. One of the two. I have not officially decided one way or the other.
Delta 1302 Indy Center now, 1.22.
Your suicide attempts?
Yes.
Gotta correct this here. Frodrick, by the way, not not whatever that was. But no, Froderick's doing well. In fact, I just took him in for his checkup today. Oh no, what now? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so he went in for an oil change today and things, and the dealership, of course, in their infinite wisdom, thought it would be a good idea to flush the brake system. No. Not paying for that. Also, flush the transmission, which the factory doesn't recommend you touch the transmission until 150,000 miles, and it's at 60, not even quite 60, so yeah, no, I said, why don't you just stick with the oil change, and we'll do other stuff later. But no, he's doing good, driving well, still love the car. Oh yeah, since his hospital stay. Oh yeah, no, he came out of the hospital basically a brand new car. So yeah, I still am owed $450 from that other guy's insurance company for my rental car reimbursement though, which I need to call them and be like, you didn't think I was going away, did you? 'Cause I'm not. I still expect my money. You would prefer the latter since there isn't an event. You mean you don't have something else going on? Is that what you're talking about, David?
So who's Frederick?
Froderick. I don't know who Frederick is.
Westwood 3565, contact the center.
Well, they were wrong, weren't they?
Delta 1090, Indy Center now, 128.22.
Okay, did you not take a picture
Oh,
of it?
Indy Center, 128.22 to 1090, thanks tonight.
No one listens to me.
Delta 333.
Oh, wait, I don't think I can make it. That's hilarious. That is hilarity. Are we... Where are we? Oh, okay, we're still... We're gonna... I think our top and drop point is like right at the border of Indy Center. That's gonna be nice and convenient. We're going to Louisville. We're actually flying UPS tonight. Miami to Louisville, UPS's Worldport.
UPS 1348, verify you are climbing to flight level 380. Oh, right there.
Yes, Kentucky. I mean, barely Kentucky. It's like right up in the edge of Kentucky and Indiana. But yes, it is in Kentucky.
And can you go any faster than that?
Pedal faster.
Okay, how much do you need? Let's go here. What can you give me? Okay, I can give you 0.8 That's a 13 Bravo, min Mach point 275 or greater.
Yeah, they are using both 35s off 135.
Yeah, hopefully they give me the left because the right would just make for a more convoluted taxi.
Mach 0.73 in decline.
Put more hamsters in the wheel, exactly. Load up the hamster wheel.
UPS 1348, leaving flight level 33 so you can resume normal speed.
Why are we perpetually pitched? What's going on here? I mean, I understand there's a crosswind, but just like steer into the wind. Like, what? The thing is like, look at this. We're just like perpetually banked to the side. It's just kind of goofy. I've never seen an airplane do that before. Usually they just steer into the wind. But we're like actually at an angle. The ICAO is Kilo Kilo Sierra Delta Foxtrot, KSDF. Louisville, Muhammad Ali International Airport, UPS Worldport, something or other. It's got the longest name I've ever heard. He will never be straight. How dare you? How dare you impugn me honor, sir?
13 Bravo's, you want to scoop? Sir, good evening.
Alright, so shortly after Greedy is the line for the airspace, and that's in 17 miles, so our top drop's in 30 miles. Can you fly inverted? Can I? Yes. Will I? No. How is the fuel balance? It should be fine.
Maintain 14,000, the Atlanta altimeter 2993.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why you're banked instead of crabbing.
Yeah, no, it's normal. It's, I think, I don't know.
Yep, that looks good.
Yeah, I think it's just the computer's being goofy. But yeah, he is.
Yeah, it's slipping instead of crabbing. That's unusual.
It is.
2057, where are you, sir?
What do you mean, unless I can... Oh.
Practicing that cross control on the crosswind landing.
Yeah, right.
East of NEI.
No, it's not a rudder trim issue.
Our
rudder trim is fine. I mean, with the autopilot on, I shouldn't have to see there. It's leveled itself out now. It might have just been its proximity to that waypoint and what the wind was doing, because it's straightened itself out now. So I don't know what it was doing.
13365. See ya.
It just has a mind of its own.
Yeah, the dampener's on. I saw that.
Yeah.
It's starting to bank again on you.
Oh, yeah.
UPS 606, contact the Indianapolis now, 28.22.
Over to Indy Center on 128.22 for UPS 606 Heavy, thanks.
I like it, Traveler, playing the short game. Nice.
Indianapolis Center, UPS 606 Heavy with you, flyable 360.
West 135 contact indicates 126.57.
Could you do some case and control tomorrow night? Maybe.
It's gonna be all fixed on.
Yeah, UPS 606 Heavy.
Yes, 606 gonna be hello. This is Policy Discretion, maintain audible 240.
Descend pilot discretion, maintain flyable 240 for 606 Heavy.
Got it 1090. Start your descent now, descend and maintain audible 240.
Start descending now to 240, 1090.
Okay, just the autopilot, it's not my controls. That is really weird that it's doing that. But it's holding it. I mean, I'm looking at the control column here. It's very strange. No, the message on the iCast was to turn the to lower the MCP, but I can't do that until I had permission from air traffic control. So he gave me down to 240. So now it's just a matter of letting it hit top of drop, and then we'll call him and let him know we're going down when it hits there, which should be any second now because it just hit it. Should see the throttles start to pull back. And there we go. And Indy Center, UPS 606 Heavy is now out of 360 for 240.
Yes, 606, thank you. Got a 1090 in the transition, airspeed maintain 270 knots.
Or not? You want? What was that?
Maintain 270 knots in the transition, Delta 1090.
You weren't quite ready to go down? I'm
374, contact Atlanta Center, 133.17.
Still trying to think about it.
It's not sure what it wants to do. This is
3317, Delta 374, thank you very much.
guy's like, I don't really want to go down. Don't make me go to school.
Contact Indianapolis Center, 119.52. 105.2, you can.
There we go.
Can you actually control KSMA?
Can I what?
Can you control KSMA?
I can actually. Well, I can ground control. I can't do tower.
Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody else take one?
Atlanta.
You made it on. I think you made it.
113 Bravo.
Made it to Atlanta.
Pilot discretion.
Yep.
Maintain. Pilot 340.
Cool. No, we're not.
2,000 feet per minute on the final approach.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're not going to declare a flight control emergency because we don't have one. It's just we're not sure why the airplane is choosing to do it this way. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but it's unusual.
Yeah,
But we still have control. We're still maintaining path.
Were you able to straighten out at all, Brian, or did you basically take 2,000?
Yeah, 246 and up.
Just
Roger.
right,
Not
right,
already
right from
commented.
copyrights.
330.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, good lord.
Then I missed a crossing instruction at the ATC. I just told ATC the other day. Told me it was
1090
fine.
contact Indianapolis Center 126.57.
That's what I always say. But I'm the only controller. Doesn't matter.
12657, Delta 1090, good night.
I even accidentally contacted Atlantic Ground before I talked to Tower.
UPS 606 in the transition airspeed, maintain 270 knots.
Maintain 270 knots in the transition airspeed for 606 Heavy.
What's the idea here? Oh. I didn't.
You didn't what? You didn't? Yeah, it's a madhouse out there. Sniped by an F-18. Oh, no. I didn't say anything about that would happen. I said I could. I didn't say it would. Tomorrow we're flying. That's what we are doing. Beyond that, remains to be seen.
Yeah, good evening.
Kudos if he gets that right.
UPS 2575, UP flight level 240. Good. UPS 3575, Indy, descend.
If I land crooked, I'm gonna be pissed.
House code 240. UPS 2500. 06, contact Indianapolis Center,
Mace, did you get that
I'm
right?
sorry, it's 126.57.
That might have been for me.
UPS 606, 1, 2... I mean, I lost it. UPS 606, Indy Center on 126.57. Yep.
126.57 for UPS 606. Sorry, I didn't hear it the first time.
Descending into the clouds.
Indianapolis Center, FedEx 3121.
Indy Center, West Wind 606, sorry, UPS 606 heavy, descending out of flight level 270 for 240.
Failed.
Shut up.
UPS 606, Indy Center, good evening, cross Darby at 10,000.
Cross Darby at 10,000 for UPS 606.
Someone forgot their call sign.
Yeah. We knew it was going to happen eventually.
Especially with that 606.
5 contact, Louisville approach 134.15.
Does this look like the 744 to you, Crypto? Flat panels, come on. Squeals.
For the sake of your stream, I will not do it here.
What, squeal?
You know it?
I don't know. I think that might enhance the stream. By the way, Crypto, congratulations on the epaulette. Okay, we are going almost directly into the wind, and it is still, like, cockeyed. Like, what is happening here? We have, like, aileron trim off or something? No, I can't even trim the ailerons. Oh, this is weird.
UPS 610.
No,
Since you are not sending, sir, Darby will get you lower after this traffic.
And then all of a sudden it worked itself out. Look at that. Just all of a sudden turned.
So this controller that I'm with sounds exactly like me.
Oh, really?
Yes, 9610, you're not sending, sir. I gave you Darby at
It's like
11,000 about 40 miles ago.
Lighter tone.
You have not descended at all, so I need you to hold as published
That's
at
sad.
Darby for
That's
traffic.
funny. What is the deal here? I gotta figure this out.
So, Indy Center, good evening, Southwest 357, level 240.
Southwest 357, Indy Center, good.
Okay, putting on hold, rolls wings level.
UPS 3565, descending to 240.
Oh, but look at that, it's still crooked.
Yes, 3575, Indy Center, good. Across Darby.
Okay, I think I might know what's going on. We're gonna disconnect the autopilot.
Darby 1010,000.
It is my yoke, which is gonna be a super big problem. Holy crap. What the heck? Why is that super sensitive all of a sudden?
I got sent to 35 right.
That's not good. I don't like that. Something weird is going on. You got 35 right? Alright. Going for a walk. Let me go be entertaining in front of you. Hey, Railfan. You're in front of me? Is that what's happening? Oh, we haven't been given a thing yet, but,
The only thing I would say is expect 35 left for you.
SDF. 2990. Yeah, we actually do have a problem with our flight controls. No, not that. Let's see if I can fix it. Oh, that's actually correct.
Delta 13 Bravo, Indy Center, good evening, cross Darby at 1010,000.
Yeah, no, it's according to this, it's fine.
Darby at 10,000.
Wow, that's weird. I don't know what's going on here.
Delta 1302, contact Louisville approach now 134.15.
3415, Delta 1302.
UPS 9610. Alright, sir, I'm going to need you to make a right turn heading 070.
Alright, flip the landing lights on at this point. And we're going to set auto brakes to 1. New yoke soon. I know. I saw the... they tweeted out a picture of them all on the rack, like getting ready to ship out, so it's close. Oh, you're 9610. Okay. You're the one that's in front that he told you to go down to 11,000 and you didn't descend fast enough.
Delta 1090, contact Louisville approach 34.15.
3415, Delta 1090, thanks.
This is making me super nervous from when we finally disconnect. We'll see what happens. It was fine for the flyout, so I don't know what happened. So... Oh, you were on the phone. Well, that'll do it. That will do it.
It works.
What works?
Click my account on Discord.
Uh-huh.
And do you see how it shows Project Fly?
Oh, when you click on your account?
Yeah, click on my account. Don't right click, just normal click.
FedEx 701, 13,000 direct Louisville.
Hang on.
FedEx 701.
Don't see that it's playing Project Fly.
Sorry for late
No.
handoff.
It says P3D for 24 minutes.
Shows Project Fly.
124.15, fine.
What do you... Oh, is that what's telling it that? Is that what you're saying?
I just have to maintain 1.
No, on Discord?
I'm looking on Discord.
Does it say I'm playing Project Fly or P3D?
P3D.
11, correct, sir?
No. For me it says Project Fly.
No.
PR 4378, Roger.
This is
we need you to hold this published for traffic here. We've got a little bit of a jam.
But it actually has my route.
Oh.
Can anybody hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you now. Hey, Kramer.
Hello.
Cravity, cramaroo.
Cavity, cavaroo.
What are you talking about, Sean? Center console? This is the 748, yes. I'm not sure what you're asking about center console, though.
Number 3, Mike L. Contact.
Hey, Kevin.
Approach 119.7.
I'm talking about the panel between the seats.
3575.
No, I know, but what's
so
your...
You're not going to make Darby at 11.
You just said center console, like I'm confused. Like, what are you wanting to know?
It's different than the 7.4.
Oh, it just, you know, it does look different, but not much.
Cavity, cav.
The digital radio tune instead of dial.
Yeah, it's all a bunch of digital stuff now instead of analog. Yeah.
If we're playing together, I think it'd be best to move to the general channel, but if you don't want to, that's fine.
No, we should.
Alright. We'll go upstairs, Kevin.
Oh.
I mean, I guess it's technically upstairs, but...
Anytime the UPS 1348 for level 240, I'll say right over to 7.
Yes, 1348 Indy Center, good evening.
Yeah, I'm guessing on the Fantasy League, I gotta wait until tomorrow to see if what I've done straighten these things out.
What's up there? What do you mean? What's straight? It should be anything. The only things you can't make changes to right now are players that already played last night.
Right on track, so I could hand
So
out
they're
the
locked, but everything else should be.
Yes,
Okay.
There's something about waivers and whatnot not being available till, waivers cleared Saturday or something like that.
Oh. That's weird that it would be
set.
set.
UPS 3535, heavy looks like you missed that 11,000 mark, 10,000 mark rather. Turn your right heading is throw.
We'll see what happens tomorrow, and then I might ask Moose about a trade.
Gotcha. Well, I'm probably not going to be trading at least until after week 1 at this point, because I want to see how my guys do.
Indy Center, FedEx 721, level at 12,000.
Oh, darn it.
FedEx 721, Indy Center, good evening, crossing 10,000.
And you're not getting Mahomes. I'll just stop that right now.
Oh man!
FedEx 721, Redstone.
I have Mahomes in my other league too, and I am hanging on to him.
Redstone 10,000. FedEx 721, thank you.
Will you stop being mouth agape, Crypto? I have flown other things before. It was a cargo night, and flying into SDF, I thought it was only fitting to fly UPS.
Delta 4520.
Yes, the traffic that is 40 miles away, that's definitely a problem.
Delta 4522, roger, sir.
Well, if a bit of luck, I'll pick up Breeze Saturday.
Alright, Delta 4522, cross Redstone at 1010,000.
Actually, Drew Brees and Prescott.
Redstone 1010,000.
Can't believe I'm trying to get a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah, hang on a second. Center, UPS 606, we're just holding at 10,000. Do you want us to go to lower?
UPS 606, I sent you off to Louisville approach 134.15.
Sorry about that, never heard it. That's what you gotta make sure I read it back. That's part of the. If I don't read it back, I did not receive the instruction. Approach UPS 606 Heavy now with you after not hearing the call to change frequencies. T-Monies, how you doing? Approach 606 Heavy, how do you read?
UPS 606, say your location.
We are 12.2 miles from Redbird at 10,000 feet.
UPS 606 is going to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, UPS 606.
Delta 1302, contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
Tower 24.
Delta
Static 701.
From Upco, maintain 3000 until established cleared ILS 35 right approach.
Maintain 3000 until established, clear for the approach for 35 right, Delta 10-9.
It's gonna do my flight to the Bahamas tomorrow, but I can't.
3, turn right heading 330.
Yeah, a little bit of a problem with that, probably.
Here, 10,000 to direct Louisville. Evening, Mercado.
I don't want to talk about my landing.
Uh-oh. Was it that bad?
There was no flare.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Delta 1 Bravo maintaining 1
UK 606, turn right heading 320, 5 miles from Pegasus, maintain 4000 until established cleared ILS 35 right approach.
Turn right 300 and maintain 3000 until established 35 right approach. UPS 606.
Delta 1090, contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
Over Tower 24.2, Delta 1090.
Of course, you gave me that now.
Static 701, 10,000 direct Louisville.
FedEx 701, turn left heading 170, maintain, gonna maintain 5,000.
Left 170, down 5,000, FedEx 701. Approach continuing 1 Bravo 10,000 formation.
The number 325 strike Delta, unable flight following at this time.
Roger.
Incomplete, yeah, I don't care. Enough time, because didn't get me down fast enough.
UPS 606, continue turn heading at 020 to join the localizer.
020 to join the localizer, 606 heavy.
UPS 606 heavy, field is at your 11 and 12 o'clock in 10 miles.
What's up?
Yeah, UPS 606, we have the field in sight.
UPS 606, clear visual pressure right.
What in the heck is this thing doing? Automation is all over the map. Clear visual approach 36 right, UPS 606. Gosh.
UPS 9073, traffic to follow is a company 747 on final.
Roger, we stand our week to the landing where it's sending out our descent, either discretion or negative.
UPS 9073, descent maintain
God,
3,000
what this thing was
for now.
doing, I do not know. What are you? Shut up. I'm trying to slow down. You're not letting me.
With you, remember, let them have.
Auto throttle off.
Auto throttle is off.
UPS 206, contact Louisville Tower 124.2.
Tower 124.2, UPS 606.
UPS 9073, follow the company 747, clear visual.
Louisville Tower, UPS 606 on visual runway 35 right.
UPS 606, Louisville Tower, wind 01017, runway 35 right, clear to land.
35 right, clear to land, UPS 606 heavy.
Delta 1090, exit to the left when able, contact ground 121.7.
Left when able, went over the ground, 121.7, Delta 1090, thanks.
UPS 4029, contact departure 123.67 today.
Oh, that's right, we did get landing clearance, so taxi light on. Gears down, flaps are down. Auto spoiler is armed, auto brakes are on.
Still on the tower frequency, departure 123.67.
Don't do that.
Just paying attention.
Ah, what is with the lag spikes? Load the scenery and then move on. Oh my gosh. Kidding me?
UPS 9073 on tower frequency.
Sync rate 100. Sync rate 50, 30, 20, 10.
UPS 9073, are you on tower frequency?
Good God. Lag spikes are killing me.
Nice guess, Sean.
UPS 606,
Thank you.
I'm going to need you to exit to the right. I know that doesn't make sense, but you have traffic heading northbound on the parallel taxiway.
Nope, not a problem. Taxi exiting to right, UPS 606.
Okay, so UPS 606 to the right, contact the ground on 121.7. I'll get you back across the runway in a second.
Alright, 1217 for ground, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks, UPS 606.
Louisville Tower, Mountain 1135, fully established 35 left.
Mountain 1135, wind 01017, runway 35 left, clear land.
Wait, is that 1217? Oh, there's something on. Louisville ground, UPS 606 heavy is off to the right at the end of runway 35 right. We're going to UPS ramp 9 today.
UPS 606. UPS 606 heavy, roger, taxi the ramp, the Echo 29er, runway 29er, hold short 35 right.
Okay, Echo, runway 29er, and we'll hold short 35 right, UPS 606. Alright. Good grief. Yeah, I have no idea how accurate that 281 is either because of the lag spikes. We touched down coming out of a lag spike. But that's the number we got, so that's the number we'll go with. But, oh my gosh. I hate when these guys transfer you to the controller, but they don't make sure you read it back. Because then they think you've gone, and I think I haven't gotten the instruction. And then everything's late. And I mean, it's a miracle we got the ILS on 3.5 right, only because I didn't know we were 3.5 right until she was telling me to intercept the localizer for it. Like, oh my gosh. A little bit of a cluster snack. Alright. We can turn the... Actually, I'm going to leave the strobes on because we're going to have to cross 3.5. So we'll leave that on. I will turn off the TARA. We'll just put it on squawk mode, basically. And I think we're coming up here to 2.9 after Gulf. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still really weirded out by what the controls are doing. And it was fine for landing, really.
Ground Commander 49, if you want, we're ready to back.
What that was.
Commuter 4951, local ground, runway 35 right, taxi via Hotel, November, Golf, Delta, cross runway 29 at Delta.
Hotel, November, Golf, Delta, you say cross 29, correct?
Affirm.
Okay, thank you. Here's my headphone.
Approaching 3.5 right on runway 29.
I assume we're waiting for this guy who's coming in. What's our brake temps look like? Oh,
And EPS 606, Louisville ground, what position, please?
606, holding short, runway 35 right. Yes, I know, thank you. Was it American? Oh, a little Embraer. Alright, so the question is, where's he going to take me after this? The acceptable route would just be to do 2.9 all the way down, cross 3.5 left, and then down Alpha to Alpha 3. But we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do.
And EPS 606, continue taxi, runway 29.
Continue taxi, cross 3.5 right, 2.9er.
We're on for code 4378 to 5 left. If it's alright. And Brickyard 4378, welcome to Louisville, taxi to the terminal via Papa November Kilo. Papa November Kilo, Victor, 4378.
And ground UPS 606, are we taking this all the way down to Foxtrot 3 Alpha or somewhere else?
And UPS 606, I do believe so, Foxtrot 3 Alpha, I believe.
Copy that.
5,100 feet remaining.
Oh, only. Should change that. Let's see. Where is Rich? Are they getting close? Oh, he's still a little ways out. He's in Cleveland Center still. Cleveland.
And County Terror 4951, Monitor Tower 124.2, have a great flight.
Every tower, 3951.
I should probably turn the weather radar off. Ground UPS 606, I assume we're holding short 35 left, yes?
UPS 606, Roger, hold short, 5 line.
Holding short 35 left.
Louisville ground, November 446 Charlie, taxi to General Aviation.
November 446 Charlie, taxi to the aviation ramp via Charlie, Golf, Lima, November Delta, hold short of runway, and 35 right, wait further instructions.
Charlie, Golf, Lima, November, then Delta, hold short 35 left, wait for instructions. 46 Charlie.
On runway 29. On runway 29.
Yes, thank you, I'm aware. Come on, you could have gotten me over the runway real quick. I can taxi fast. I want to go fast. Using default, we must set a valid. You haven't set a. You apparently haven't set a valid default in your model matching.
446 Charlie position.
You need to go pick the CRJ 700, or your CRJ 700 you picked has gotten corrupt somehow. So maybe just pick a different model for your default. But it needs to know a default that will work. If it doesn't work, then it goes. We don't know what to do.
Delta 13 Bravo, welcome to Louisville, taxi to the terminal via Papa, November, Kilo.
Papa, November, Kilo to the terminal,
Ba-ba-dum-bum, bum-ba-dum. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make flight sims so much
On
fun.
runway 29. On runway 29.
Rubber ducky, I'm awfully FNO. See, if they just let us land on 3-5 left, this would have been so much simpler. Oh well.
On runway 29. On runway 29.
Yep, nothing's changed. We're just sitting here waiting to cross the runway. Sitting by the runaway.
And UPS 606, I apologize, by the way, continue taxi across 3-5 left.
Continue taxi across 3-5 left for UPS 606 Heavy. Thanks.
And November 446, Charlie wants the 747 Moose out of your way there. Continue taxi as well.
I'll continue taxi with the 447 passes, 46 Charlie.
Approaching 29.
I got all kinds of bugs on my windshield coming in here. What the heck? It's a buggy place. Alright, so we're going to take this down. And ground UPS 606, if we can cross again at Alpha 3, that would be perfect for us.
And UPS 606, Roger. For now, continue taxi and hold short of 3-5 left on Alpha 3, and I'll see if I can get you clear across.
No problem. Alpha 3, we'll hold short of 3-5 left at Alpha 3 for UPS 606. What's that saying? Oh, Republic Airways, huh? Air.
Ground UPS 12 Heavy is ready for taxi.
Well, here comes the UPS 74 Heavy right here.
And UPS 12 Heavy, runway 35 left, taxi via Bravo.
Wonder who that was that just landed.
35 left via Bravo, UPS 12.
I wonder who that was. Let's see if I can find out.
Good evening, ground Cessna Dragon 1. We're on Bravo 4, I believe. We're looking for the general aviation on the east side.
Oh, that was Musical Aviator. Nice, that was Trent.
And Dragon 1, Louisville ground, right, stand by 1 second.
That's Alpha.
And UPS 1287, I'm actually in the middle of getting clearance up here real quick, so once he's up and running, I'll send you over to him, if that's alright with you. Alright, and Dragon 1, Louisville bound, apologize about that there. And you said you're looking for a general aviation ramp?
Affirmative, Dragon 1.
And Dragon 1, roger. Taxi to the general aviation ramp via Bravo, Golf, Delta. Delta 5, hold short of runway 35 right at Delta 5 to wait further instructions.
Delta 5, hold short 35 right, further instructions, Dragon 1.
And UPS 12 Heavy, monitor tower 124.2, have a great flight.
24-2, UPS 12, thanks.
Alright, where did Trent go? Oh, he's coming this way. Yep. PS 1348.
And UPS 606 Heavy, apologize about that. We're clear across runway 35 left at Alpha 3.
Clear across 35 left at Alpha 3 for 606 Heavy, thanks.
Approaching 35 left.
If they do not give you hold short instructions, can you cross the active? No, you cannot. Unless, here's how it works. If they give you taxi instructions that go across the runway without saying, without,
46 Charlie, thanks for your service, see you next time.
actually, no, wait.
Thanks.
I think you're not allowed to. I think it's if they, unless they, I think it's unless they tell you clear to cross, then you've got to hold short by default. I believe is the way of it. Alright, this is number 3 right here. We're going to turn off the taxi light. We'll leave the turn off lights on. Not sure how to read that thing. Oh, it's a mirror. Oh, that's awesome. Check that out. Ha! 757. Yeah, we gotta go farther up.
November 32 Foxtrot Delta, Louisville ground. I apologize about that. Taxi to General Aviation ramp via Echo 4. And cross runway 29 Echo.
Oh, my mirror went away. Well, that's just rude. I took it away.
And UPS 1287, again, I apologize about that wait. I will have clearance up here in just a minute or so here, so I'll be able to send it over to you, and you'll be the first one there.
There we go. That's goofy. Alright. Parking brake set. And I should have turned on the APU a long time ago, actually, now that I think about it. Oh well.
UPS 801, Alpha 5, Alpha 35 left.
Let's turn the strobe off.
UPS 801. Taxi to UPS Terminal 11 via Alpha 3. Hold short of 35 left at Alpha 3. And await further instruction.
Taxi, UPS 11 via Alpha 3, hold short 35 left, await your instructions for UPS 801.
Just waiting for the APU gens to come on so I can switch over. Actually, we can go ahead and put the wheel chocks on though while I'm waiting for this. Menu, FS actions, ground connections, wheel chocks. And we'll request it now. There's the APU gens. Switch over.
Louisville ground, good evening. Duke 820 Mike Hotel at General Aviation Ramp West Delta. Flight following to Indianapolis.
Fuel pumps coming off. Window heat
And
off.
November 820 Mike Hotel, I'm getting clearance delivery up right now. I'll have them up here in a couple minutes and I'll send them over to you.
Turn these guys.
That sounds like a plan. 820 Hotel, thanks.
And that's good right there. Okay.
Ground Dragon 1 holding short 35 right.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen AutoGate with mirrors. It's pretty awesome, actually. He's connecting. We're still engines inhibit there.
And Dragon 1 ground, continue holding short 35 right. I'll get you clearance across here in just a second.
Request that. We're going to turn
Holding
that
short,
down.
only waiting 1 second, Dragon 1.
Doors. Open, 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 open. Let's wait for the stairs to come in. Somewhere. Do we have stairs?
And Dragon 1 cleared across runway 35 right at Gulf. Continue taxi to General Aviation West.
That's interesting. We don't seem to have stairs.
Crossing 35 right.
Well, thankfully, we're equipped with our own stairs. Service vehicles.
Appreciate all your time. Thanks for your service and have a good rest of your night, Dragon 1.
Stairs request. That's very interesting. We'll switch over to external power 1. And is that gate, is that door up yet? Yes, it is. So we'll go external power on that. We'll turn the APU off. We'll turn the packs off. And there we go. Okay. Alright, we're waiting for our PMDG stairs to come in. Here they come. Weird cargo pad over here.
Attention all aircraft on frequency, still awaiting clearance. Louisville delivery is up on 126.1. Again, Louisville clearance delivery is running on 126.1.
Who's this guy? No idea.
Yeah, you guys one, we ain't falling short of them.
EPS 1348, roger.
Open the door for me, that's cool.
Right now.
I don't know where the GSX stairs are, that's kind of weird. Did he just leave with nobody? That's interesting.
Ramp number 7.
Predict we are late. Yep. Yep. A little bit. How you doing, Aaron?
Just give me 1 second here. Break UPS 1348 goes across 35 left.
Just landed in quite a long taxi because they put us in the wrong end of the runway. There's I don't know what this guy's doing out here.
And
He's
UPS 8
literally
remember,
lifted
also
into
clear across
nowhere.
35 left, just
Look,
follow the company
he's
747 front.
he's planted and raised, but I don't know what that.
Clear across 25 left, we'll follow the company traffic for UPS.
That is really funny. I don't know what he's doing. That's the PMDG guy. Here's Trent right here from. Actually, wait. One of them is Trent. I'm not sure which one now. I have a feeling this is Trent. I don't know who that guy in the back is. So you can make it. That's right. Oh, it's true. I've got an observation deck. I will coordinate the traffic from here.
And UPS 559, Roger, I apologize about that. Taxi UPS Sprint 7 via Bravo 4.
There we go. You're cleared on in, Trent. The Ballad of the 747s.
Yeah, looks like right now that'll work for you. Charlie 4 to UPS.
Here comes another guy. Someone's lights must be illuminating. Must be this guy here. Where Trent is parking. Down at the end there, maybe? The flight was interesting. Well, the flight was good. It was actually really smooth. Although near the end, we noticed we were listing to the left, and the control column was actually bending that way. I disconnected the autopilot to see if I could figure out what was going on, and the controls were all squirrely. So we reconnected the autopilot because it got really funny. It was fine coming in, and then the autopilot started doing something really weird, trying to intercept the glide slope. Like I was telling the heading hold to go the other way, and it was going the wrong way. And so I just disconnected and did it manual. And at that point, all the controls were back to normal. So I don't know what the heck was going on. It's definitely time for the honeycomb. It's definitely time for the honeycomb. So, but yeah, no, the flight was good otherwise. Alright, everything's coming off there nicely. We've got everything turned down here. We can turn the squawk off to standby now. That's off. Good. We can disconnect the parking brake because we got wheel chocks. And yeah, typical Moose mission. Yeah, kind of. It's always something goofy. Always something goofy. Alright guys, I think that's it for us. So tomorrow, I still haven't decided if it's going to be Jags out of the mothballs or if we're going to do America's. Hang on a second, let me cut this.
And Giant 20.
Silence you. Or if it's going to be America's tour out of, what do you call it? Tegucigalpa. So we'll see. I'll make the call. I'll think about it tonight. We'll make the call. But in the meantime, I will see you guys tomorrow. If not, then next week, hopefully. Let me see on Twitch. I think there's plenty of people to throw it to. I think. You know what? Gong Show is still going. In fact, he's coming in. So he should be getting ready to land here pretty soon. So I think we're going to throw it to Gong. So let me get that rated here. Raid. Gong Show. Kid 561. Thanks, Aaron. You have a good week as well. And we will see you laters. All right. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time.